What's up, guys? Today we're gonna be hitting a push day, and I'm thinking 205 for like 3x8, something like that. You know, gotta get a little bit of the quads in here, but yeah, take one scoop of Gorilla Mode Bombsicle, and yeah. So, there are a few things I want to try out today. When I bench, I'm gonna be using some spider chalk that came in yesterday, and what came in with it yesterday was a pull-up / dip bell. So that's gonna be exciting. Now, while I mix into this big ass jar of water that I have here, I wanted to explain to you guys that I no longer do like regular bench press. I just do like pause bench press. It's for like 3 main reasons, and first being that it gives me a stupid fucking pump. Like, this shit feels really good, right? And 2, what should we call it? I feel more stable when I do it. When I do touch and go, I feel like that shit's about to like break my shoulders and just fucking ruin my wrists. But when I do pause, it's like. And then another thing is that one day I want to compete in a powerlifting meet, so pausing, obviously, fucking judge goes with you through the whole rep and everything, through your whole shit. So I have to make sure that when I'm in the shit, I can pause and, still move some heavy ass weight. And in case you guys don't know or don't follow me on IG, the best I can do at the moment is, for 1 rep max, is like 275 pause. I haven't gone higher than that, but it moves really clean, and I'll put in a video right now. So yeah, I'm gonna drink this, gonna mix it, and we're gonna have a great push day. One more thing, I don't want the comments to be like, yo, you look fucking, you're not aesthetic, why are you walking around with no shirt, whatever. Shut the fuck up. I'm not some roided out, peeled out of his fucking tree, looking like a house ass dude. I'm a dude who just turned 18 and is making a YouTube video because he's bored as shit. Fuck you. Had to change the fit because my other shorts didn't have pockets. So where the fuck am I supposed to put my phone? Exactly. I'm a genius, guys. I'm thinking outside the box. I'm thinking about this tool that I'm addicted to and how I'm gonna transport it as I walk around the gym. Peep this one, guys. Here's the spider chalk. Here's the weightlifting belt. I just kept it in the bag that it came in for easy, right? So yeah, I mean, about to go. I don't use a belt when I bench, but I always bring that shit with me. Real talk. Forgot to mention that I'm whipping the work truck today, and that's why you see branches and shit, because yesterday I had a job to do with my family, right? My older brother, my dad. We took down a whole fucking tree like the savages we are. All you conservative dickheads, all Mexicans taking our jobs, and what pussy, that's all us. So yeah, I got paid, and yeah, I feel really fucking good about myself. Now I'm driving. I should probably get off my phone, but see you guys in the next one. I'm at a stop right now, but one thing to note about the last clip is that I think politics are stupid. I think the media just tries to divide us further than we are. Like, we're all just common people. Like, I'm not some billionaire, I'm not some famous dude. Like, we're all basically the same, and the division is just for them to make money. Let's be serious here. I think both sides, if you will, have something good to offer, but we gotta stop attacking each other and just fucking, doing this bullshit. Not to get philosophical on you guys, though. Alright guys, so I just got here, and I'm explaining my warm-up real quick. So I used to like do cardio for like internal body temperature kind of stuff, but it's summer, so I don't feel the need to do it anymore. What I do for upper body days, just like for bench specifically, I'll do 2x20 with a light weight on lat pull down, and then I'll get the 5-pound dumbbells, do rear delt flies, and front raises just to get my shoulder ready. And that's it. Just got done with that workout. I'm gonna do some cardio on the treadmill, just gonna walk a bit, edit this video that you guys are watching, burn some calories so that I can get some Subway after this. So yeah, I probably just waited like 20-25 minutes, probably longer, to get a damn sandwich, bro. There's this old dude, he got 5 footlongs, bro, and he was being super slow with it too. Like, oh my gosh, man. But freaking bag acquired, bro. Here it is. Look at this fucking thing. It's massive. Maybe like I will be one day. Now, while I eat this thing, let me figure out how to open it first. But while I eat this, I'm gonna just rip the shit. Fucking bitch ass sandwich. Now, while I eat this, I'm gonna be talking to you guys about just training stuff. What should we call it? I mentioned how I got some new chalk. I remember last year was, when I first got a little 100-gram bag of chalk, and I was super excited. I was like shitting my pants. I was like, this thing's sick, right? Albeit like the first time I used it, I rubbed it on my hands, and it was literally the lightest layer of chalk. And I was like, whoa, night and day difference. And damn, I made a mess in my bag. I made sure to get the block form this time, and as you guys saw, I have it in a little Ziploc bag. I'm just gonna rub it on the bar or on my hands, right? Because my backpack is still messy as shit, and this happened 5 months ago. So yeah. That's good. That's real good. You watching this, don't be afraid to sit down and eat with me. Let's make this a mukbang or whatever they do in South Korea. If you don't want to be alone, let's eat it together, bro. Because that's technically what I'm doing. I'm talking at myself right now. And, AKA making a YouTube video. So, yeah. Speaking about 5 months ago, it wasn't, or not even 5 months ago, around that time. It wasn't until I started to watch Lex Little videos that I realized, holy fuck, if I want my compound lifts to go up, I have to do volume. Whoa, I'm such an idiot, guys. I remember last year, I would go into the gym, like say for example, it was a bench day, right? I would go in, and the most amount of reps I would do, and this was 2 times a week too, this was still push-pull legs. I would go in, I would hit like a heavy single on bench, which back then was like 225. And then that would be my bench session. I would work up to that, and then I'd move on to like accessories or whatever. And I'd occasionally progressively overload on those, but it wasn't until like mid-January that I started to do like 5x5 with squat. And yeah, it was bad because I remember I like swore off compound lifts like the squat and the deadlift because I basically messed up my shit deadlifting because obviously my form was straight ass, right? It was dog water. And yeah, I was like, powerlifting is stupid, I hate this, I'm just gonna be a bodybuilder or whatever. I wasn't even fucking, my workouts were intense, but it wasn't like I was adding volume each week. It wasn't like I was making sure my form was like this, It wasn't until January of this year where I was like, all right, let's fix these imbalances, let's stop bitching and do some squats. It wasn't until May that I started to do deadlifts, but yeah, I started to do squats. I did 5x5 with 225, and I was like really set on perfecting my form, and I was cool and all, but I still wasn't taking it seriously. And then, geez, like I said in the last video, meeting Lex Little and Anthony Mantello, I was like, and I couldn't sleep that night. And that very night that I met them, I got on my phone, and I hate looking at my phone, and I never do it just because it fucks with my sleep, but I got on my phone, and I was like, I gotta write a program, and this was top notch. The day I met Lex Little and Anthony Mantello, I squatted 335, yeah, and that was my 1 rep max, and I was like, yo, I like this, and I like what, Lex does, I like what Anthony does. I'm like, I was like, I needed answers type of shit. I don't need sleep, I need answers, right? So I wrote my program, and I mean, it was super intense. Like by the 3 months of basically like cycling it over, it was like a 4-week thing. I was super fatigued, dude, but it got my squat from 335 to 385 high bar, and I got my bench from 255 for 1 rep max to 275 touch and go. And obviously, like during this time period from February to May, I learned a ton, and yeah, like I'm super pumped up, dude. I'm like so happy. And then in May I started deadlifting against sumo. My grip was straight ass. It was terrible, dude. I couldn't even hold 315 for like 5 reps, right? Then eventually I started doing overhand, underhand, mixed grip, and yeah, it took a second for me to get it down, but man, the gains have been insane on that. And obviously, I'm not tooting my own horn too hard here because, obviously the mass was there. I just kind of had to establish the motor pathways and, really, learn how to use my musculature to add weight. But yeah, I remember, geez, it was terrible with straps in the beginning of June. I could not, for the life of me, pick up 345 for even 1 rep after doing like a 315 by like 3 warm up or whatever. And it was last Friday, which was just a couple of days ago, that I did 385 for 5, right? And I was like so ecstatic about that. And holy fuck, dude. Just a week before, so like last Friday, exactly a week before that, I hit 365 for 5. So it's just like, I'm excited to see where it'll be at the end of this year. And I mentioned that my squat was 385 high bar. I transitioned to low bar just because I felt that high bar messed with my hips, and whenever I try to go anything above 385, I would lose my center of gravity, and pretend this is my back. The bar would just roll forward and I would lose my center of gravity, and I would fall forward. But that's gotten fixed. And my bench has always been like my baby. It's like always been my, I guess, like most decent lift, I guess. But yeah, it's just, I'm excited. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys, with low bar, and this was like RP 7, RP 8, I hit a 405 squat, and it was so clean. I'll put it up right here. Yeah, I mean, my training goals have changed, just like, not crazy, but yeah, I am deadlifting again, and I definitely want to compete one day. Just a quick little story. This was like late May, early June, I believe. It was about there. I forget when. It was after my graduation and everything. I attended a friend's powerlifting meet. If you're watching this video, Lucy, shout out to you. She's been super helpful in transitioning to low bar and getting my deadlift form down, and she's always just been a support friend, so shout out to her. But yeah, I went to her powerlifting meet, which was high school and teen nationals. Dude, when I tell you that I had a freaking blast, I didn't see like Weez perform, I didn't see anyone perform. It was like girls who are way lighter than me, and except for like one who's like just stronger than me just like several months ago. Anyways, it's not like I could like seriously relate to the people I was watching lift, but watching them lift and like seeing the crowd jump up when they were about to like squat, bench, deadlifts, whatever, right? It was so invigorating. It sparked something in me. It was like similar to when I met Lex and Anthony, right? But it was just like something more attainable. Like rather than just having a sick physique or strong lifts, it was something where it was like a community, and it was so exciting, bro. I loved it, and it made me realize like I kind of want to be a powerlifter. And yeah, I want to get my numbers good enough, and maybe one day go to like collegiate nationals or something, or we'll see. That's very not far ahead, because I say in about a year I could get a really decent total, definitely more than 1,300, I think more. But yeah, I just have to continue to work on, I think my weak point is really my deadlift. It should be like, I think I'm well-rounded, but that should be my main thing. And well, last little update. Pretty sure I told you guys in the last video, I'm 190 pounds now. I'm actually super happy at this weight. I don't feel like very hungry most days. I feel super strong, and I'm making like consistent progress. I like the aesthetic look of it. It's like bear mode kind of look, whatever. I mean, I got pretty lean, but I didn't have like the mass to back it up and make it look like proper, But even at a higher body fat percentage now, which is like, I want to estimate 20%, you know, good lighting, I still have visible abs. Again, I feel great. I don't think I'm dropping it anytime soon. I think I really just want to maintain it. And, you know, going back to the powerlifting thing, probably stay within the 93 kilogram weight class. These sound like big things, but it's like, my goals feel achievable just because like I've made a lot of progress in the past, you know, past like half of the year. So, or not half of the year, since, you guys know what I mean, right? Like 6 months since it's like July, and I started getting serious about this in January. Not as in like half of the amount of time that has already passed, which is a 6 months. So I mean 6 months. So I think I've made a lot of growth, and you know, I know when to, like, I know when I'm not feeling something, or I know when something could potentially, you know, put me out. Like, if I'm deadlifting, you know, as an example, I'm not gonna go for like, you know, as of this moment with my capabilities, 385, you know, for 5, like, I'm not gonna try to go for like, I don't know, bro, like a 455 single next week or some shit, you know? Like, I don't want to dig myself into a hole with fatigue by like upping the volume crazy, and I don't want to hurt myself by doing some heavy ass, like, you know, lift that I'm obviously not prepared for. Like, I think I have a mature lifting mentality, and, you know, say I'm going for like a bench triple or something, if I'm not feeling it on the second rep, rather than getting pinned and, you know, some shit like that, I'll rack it after that shit. You know, that actually happened. Shout out to Xander, because I shared it with him and he gave me props for that. But yeah, I'm excited, definitely. And yeah, making these YouTube videos is fun. I feel like I talk a lot and I think a lot of things, and it's fun to kind of like divert this energy into something where it's like, you know, I can express myself and, you know, just share. And, you know, if anyone's watching, if you feel motivated, you know, like, that makes me really happy. I've gotten a lot of messages on Instagram. Well, not a lot, maybe like probably about 8. And I've heard people tell me that, you know, it's nice to see, and that makes me super happy. Like, if I'm able to motivate others, and I'm always happy to give like lifting advice. It's just you know, if I can help someone in that regard, you know, it kind of reminds me of how like Lex and Anthony like inspired me, and also obviously like other people like David Lade and Jeff Nippard, Alpha Destiny. Yeah, it's just, I love it, man. Hopefully one day I can be like influential and, you know, help people out with the reach that they have, you know. But yeah, I mean, I'm getting kind of ahead of myself, but, you know, I'm just excited. I'm also very excited to go to college this fall. I'm not sure how that'll be, but obviously I'm gonna have to switch up my my lifting routine. I want to go like 5 times a day, or 5 times a week, 5 times a day. I'm thinking push-pull legs, right? 3-day thing. Then upper lower, where on one day I'll work on like bench volume, the other day I squat and deadlift. I already squat and deadlift in the same day. That works best for me. I've heard so many people tell me that deadlifts are for back days, and I'm about to disprove the heck out of that. All right? Hear me out. I sumo deadlift, right? I know some of you guys are gonna be like, oh, that's pussy ass shit. Don't, you know, conventional is this. I don't fuck with conventional. I do RDLs, you know, with pretty heavy dumbbells, like 100-pound dumbbells. That works on my grip and shit. I'm happy with that. But I sumo deadlift, right? And obviously I'm moving heavy weight with that. And one thing that I want to clear up is that if you are sumo deadlifting, right, and following a push-pull legs program and pulling, you know, whatever weight from the bar on your pull day, you're on crack, bro. I'm sorry, but when you're deadlifting something, you're pushing off against the ground. You're not pulling anything. There's an isometric contraction in the lats when you bring the bar close to you and pull the slack out of it. But besides that, I don't see any other part of the back being worked besides, obviously, you know, the lower back and erectors. But if the squat is already training the lower back and erectors in addition to your glutes and your quads because of the sumo deadlift,
Why would you stress these muscle groups out, you know, obviously lower back, glutes, quads, 4 times a week, and give them less time to recover, which, if anything, is going to dig you into a bigger hole with fatigue? You know, why wouldn't you just deadlift after you squat? Then you get more recovery time. And for me personally, the squat acts as a warm-up for, you know, whatchamacallit, for the deadlift. Damn, phone ran out of storage. But I'm gonna make this quick so that I can end this video. The only thing I found from doing deadlifts on a back day is less energy from my hypertrophy, which, if anything, a big back is better for bench, better for squat, better for deadlift. So why not just build that, right? I found that my hips were super tight. I felt like shit. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. And it felt like such a waste of time, like to get a squat rack, get the bar loaded up when I could just have 135 after squats, be warmed up, just go up by 90 pounds until 315, then up to 365, and then whatever, right? Like, I don't know. It's just more convenient to me, and it's a personal decision. So yeah, follow suit if you'd like to, or at least try it out. You know, that's my recommendation. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please like the video if you liked this video, right? Yeah, more to come.